Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being...
And a header! Van Dijk gets it clear. Isak. Now it's Isak. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Oh, he's on his own! And the finish! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Isak. Oh no, this does not look good. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Jones looking for the run. That'll be a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the keeper beats it away. In towards the back stick. Terrific effort! A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. Semenyo. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Out of play for a goal kick. Plays it through. Semenyo in acres of space out wide. Bernardo Silva. That's a little off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, really well played.
Reinders. And here's Shevchenko. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He has found the way through. Vardiol. And it's Reinders. And here's Haaland. And he's quick to get rid. Vardiol defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he's managed to... It's Salah! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
A case now of complete control. Great defending, strong and determined. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. Mohamed Salah! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Semenyo. Mohamed Salah. And he plays one through. He's found a way through. And he shoots! Oh, denied at the last.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foden, approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Gakpo. Foden. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Haaland. And it's Reinders. That's going wide left. Back towards the middle. Oh, there's a probing ball. Isak is herring after that one. And it's Frimpong. Gravenberg. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Shevchenko. That's destined for the flank.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Haaland
time.
is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Foden. Shevchenko. Konate. And here's Shevchenko. That is good. And it's half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So right back into the action. 45 minutes to change their fate. And he's being shifted off it. Cross to the back post. And he's managed to get rid. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Frimpong. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, that's fabulous. Frimpong with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Stood up well to him there. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's only too happy to take that back.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. And it's Jones. Great chance!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
McAllister. Gakpo has the space to scheme. And that's been well dealt with. And they're quick to get it back. Foden. Not the most accurate pass. Gravenberg does well to get it back. G.O.A.T calmly anticipates. Spence distributed tidily. Foden. Great vision. Gakpo. He is through here. And that's aimed into the middle. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Some resolute defending there. Gakpo. Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Spence. Now it's Isak. Isak proves just a little bit too strong. Shevchenko. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played in. It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Isak. Somewhat off target. Into the last quarter of an hour. That has not gone well. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Foden. Good ball, good take. Now it's Semenyo. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So could they be onto something here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Want to throw in. And that's definitely not his best. Not the most accurate pass. Isak. Bernardo Silva. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he's quick to return it. Oh, no joy this time. And that is well cleared. Oh, that was vital. Foden. Haaland. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Pinches it off him. He's through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's McAllister.
2
Aims
added
beyond the
minutes have
defence.
been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Shevchenko. Vardiol cuts it out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this one is pretty easy. It's got to be Aguero. How do you contain someone with the speed of movement, technical strength and finishing ability that he possesses? All I'm saying is that I'm glad it's not me trying to stop him.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. That is good strength. Oh, nicely intercepted. Havertz! No, just not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find a net.
Now it's Cirque. Aguero wants to run onto this. Saliba gets across and deals with it. Bernardo Silva, and here's Aguero. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, this is Aguero. Haaland. And that's an excellent interception.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Stood up well to him there. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, important interception. Ødegaard. So it is still 0-0. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's beautifully weighted. Raya getting this one clear. Saka, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Norgard. Now Ødegaard. Now it's Aguero. And that's a danger. It's Aguero! And he makes no mistake. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Pass is just off target. Saka. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he was quick to react. Zubimendi, and he's had it nicked away. Aguero. Spence looking to receive it in space. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Timber. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Rice. Chips it through. Chance! And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
It's a pretty loose pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Zirkzee pinches it off him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Spence. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Odegaard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Shevchenko. Aguero. Spence's cross. And that signals the end of the first period. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
To kindly stay seated during the
Who
match.
could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Odegaard. Oh, now he can run away with it. And the shot! It's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Arsenal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Zirkzee. Saliba. No, that's been intercepted. Aguero. Great vision. Spence receives it in a wide position. Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Zubimendi, not the most accurate pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gabriel. It's Saka, looking for options for movement. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vardiol. Now, can they get him away? Vardiol gets into a good position. Shevchenko! Deftly away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Zubimendi cuts out the pass. Norgard. That's a good run down the left, and he's managed to get free.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Saka. And it's Zubimendi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And that is expertly dealt with. Spence has created one goal already. Norgard scooting forward. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Spence. And here's Circe. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, super ball! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's going to go a long way.
Manchester surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Looking to play him in. Pinches it off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rice. Calafiori looking to add to his goal. Zirkzee. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Timber.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now that looks a decent ball. Ruben Dias. I think we're just about done here. And it's Spence. Rodri. Aguero. Aguero. Played into space. Can he latch on to this? Saka. Oh, that's well spotted. Bernardo Silva. And
There will be
Guardiol.
1 minute added time.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he welcomes it in. Shot a goal! Shevchenko! This guy is class! A finish right from the top draw! And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result,
Those of you
perfect
making their way
outcome,
home on
a
public
test
transportation
passed with
today, please
flying... Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Out for a throw. That has not gone well. Now it's Haaland. And he's only too happy to take that back. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Look at the space here. Back in once more. And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Aguero. That's going wide left. And here's Aguero. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps. Bullish header! And he has his goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
De Bruyne. That's destined for the flank. Aguero. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Great vision. Spence's... Oh, shooting chance! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And here's Xerxes. Tries to play it through. It's not a play, and it is a goal kick. Ruben Dias. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Quality ball. Looking for options for movement. Aguero! And he has kept it out somehow.
Aguero is offering a wry smile there.
Shevchenko gets it away. Haaland. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. G.O.A.T with the clearance. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
And here's Xerxes. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Pinches it off him. And here's Aguero. Shevchenko. Now it's a shot, surely! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Manchester really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And the keeper beats it away. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland, given the lift of his goal, and he's worked it through. And this is Aguero. It's Aguero! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Manchester United, Shevchenko! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Ooh, a delicate chip through. Rodri. Spence. Aguero. Wriggles his way through. He is through here. Now it's Xerxes. Shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. Shapes the shoots! Oh, good finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Manchester... And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Marmouche has it out wide and in space. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Ruben Dias. That'll be a throw. Could be danger here. Martinez. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, terrible pass. And he's there to belt it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Zirkzee.
The attendance for this
They've got to make this nice and quick.
72,306.
Ambitious ball here. G.O.A.T gets over and intercepts. Bernardo Silva. Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Suggs, tries a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his...
Oh, they could be caught out. Chance for a shot! No, not quite. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Timber. Oh, what a mistake! Real chance! It's a goal! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So could they be onto something here? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shevchenko. Fernandez. Spread to the right. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Zirkzee getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, strongly challenged there. He's having a hit! Vardiol. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Aguero. Zirkzee picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Chance! And that really should have been that.
Well, judging by...
There could be trouble here. He's got him. And Marmouche! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United, palpably stronger, better, superior. Martinez. Oh, that is us. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bernardo Silva. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's got a great chance! They've got to be quick to it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! All swung in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly.
And the shot! Again, a brilliant save. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Martinez claims comfortable. And that is out of play. And here's Shevchenko. Crosses it in. Aguero! Has another go! Oh, that is rather wayward. Could have here their final chance. So their fourth corner of the game. That's going to go a long way. So that's it. It is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Look at the solid! And that is quite wonderful. A finish of true class. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Sao Paulo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Stood up well to him there. Rodrigo. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Zabani. The most accurate pass. Oh, just hits Aguero! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Upamecano. Mohun Bagan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Diaz. Not Solot. Solot! Alexander-Arnold. That's going wide left. And Rodrigo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Is there a shot at goal? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Shot could be a chance, surely! And there's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Mohun Bagan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
He's going for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Valverde. Rodrigo. He is through here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that clear. Solot. Oh, shooting chance! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And they're threatening to fly away here. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's through here. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. They are purring, truly purring. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Mohun Bagan are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Yamal. Flashes in a chance! And he's following up! Oh, good finish! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's Aguero! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And he's got the beating of his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this. Aguero! Oh, crossbar! Mohun Bagan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, he's tries a shot! Well taken goal. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Yamal. Yamal, he won't be happy with that one. Kane. Now it's Sorloth. He's picked his way through. Messi. It's a good-looking delivery. Defending of the desperate variety.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? And he shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the shot! And no mistake. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Mohun Bagan are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Mohun Bagan are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So off we go again. Oh, Red, nice interception. Sorloth. And Yamal. Sorloth. This is it's Aguero! And the shot! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. everything seems to be coming off for him.
Zabani. And it's Camavinga. That's a sharp pass. Aguero. Alexander-Arnold. Aguero looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And Diaz. Played with finesse. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Sorloth. Diaz is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Aguero looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Sorloth gets flagged offside. Zabani. Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Might be dangerous. Decent chance! And he hits the net. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Sorloth. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Aguero. Aguero with getting up there! And that's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Aguero. Yamal. Now it's Sorloth. Yamal receives it in a good position here. And the shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Camavinga. And Yamal. And it's Kane. He's had it taken off him. Yamal. Now it's Aguero. Oh, that's delightful. Spread out to the left. Aguero. Aguero! And a neat finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That's gone for a throw-in. Sao Paulo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's on his own! Great chance! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many? So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Driving on and making good progress. Always onto this. This looks promising. Oh, he's had a shot! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Messi. Diaz. To Messi. Great vision. Diaz receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? Not out the best in the keeper. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
That's tidy. It's Aguero! Oh, there was plenty on that. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Robertson. Azabani. Fabian Ruiz. Pinches it off him. Tries to pass it through. Oh, just a keeper now. He's having a shot! No, that's just wide. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Oh, they could be caught out here. Diaz! Bruno Fernandes. Messi wins the duel this time. They've got a corner here.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And we're done. Mohun Bagan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch.